Hi there. Thank you for stopping by to share with Julie today. I hope you're having a fantabulous day. Now, I want to just look at The Matrix briefly. Yes, the movie The Matrix. I know it was released in 1999. It starred Keanu Reeves and Lawrence Fishburne. No, I think it's one of the most relevant movies ever made, and I think it will be relevant for a long, long, long time to come. And if you haven't watched it, you know, watch it. I was a late watcher too. I was a late watcher. Sometimes I'm just late for things. So, watch it. But there are five. I think there are five lessons from the Matrix. There could be more, but there are five lessons that I am going to just touch on. The first thing is that we should question everything. Don't just accept our reality. Don't accept what is given to us about religion, class, racial constructs, all these things, about space, aliens, everything. Question everything. That's the first thing. The second thing I think it shows us is that we know nothing. Because even look at us, what it is that we do know about the earth. Yes, science has given us a bit of information, but most of it is theory. Most of it is theory. It's based on theory and not fact. So we actually still don't know what we're doing here. We don't know how we initially came about, how we came here. There are many things that we don't know. Um, when we that is why we need to ask questions, and you will find that the more questions you ask, the more questions you realize come about. But it is a journey. It is a quest, so to speak, that each of us we are on. And the more we know, the more we realize that there's so much that we don't know, and there's nothing definitive in what it is that we know at this point. The third thing that I think it shows us is that we can't save everybody. So, for example, we see what religion is. We see that religion is a farce. It's about control. Its original intention was about control, for example. And there are some people who you will show the evidence, you will try to bring it to their attention, and they don't want to know. And it is not your job to force them to know. You present the information. Some people will look at it and realize that, you know what, let me look a little bit more into this. Some people will look at it and see the truth and pretend they don't see it, and some will just not see it even when you're waving it in their face. So that we just have to face that as fact, but also, and even when I say truth, I mean in the sense that the constructs that we have created as humans and we have held up as truth, that they are just that, constructs. And the fourth thing that I think it shows us is that love is important. Love for each other, love for self, and love for humanity as a whole. So we need to work, and that we need to really work together as uh, we're a human race. There's so much division among us. We have so much division that we ourselves have created into, race, and saying this race is better than that race, or class, upper class, middle class, all kinds of things like that we have created, this religion, that religion. We have created so much separation among ourselves as human beings. But at the end of the day, These are all things that we have created. Ultimately, love is the most important thing to us, to the human race, and only love for each other can ultimately save us. I know it sounds cliche, but look at it. Only love for each other, your neighbor, people that you know or don't know, only that in the long run will help us as a species. And the fifth thing that it shows us is that this could all be an illusion. This could all be an illusion. I mean, as I pointed out before, what it is that we know. We don't know if we are in fact machines that have been created by other entities. We don't know that. We don't know if we're puppets for some higher beings who are pulling the strings. So for all we know, this could all be an illusion, because there's so much already within this system that they're all things that are made up. Everything is just made up. It's things that we have made up as we go along. So I just want to say to you today, don't just accept everything that has been given to us. Question things. Go beyond what is given to you as history. Go beyond what is given to you as history and say, okay, this happened, this is fact. Go beyond what is given to you in your Quran, your Bible, or whatever holy book that you hold there. And focus on love. Focus on love for self, love for each other, and love for humanity as a whole. Well, like I said, if you haven't watched the movie, check it out. And like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget, be the change you would like to see in this world. Have a fantabulous day today. Ta-ta!